Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. We had Graham Drew with us last time talking about Raidon in Calgary, and a lot of you guys had some follow-up questions, so he's back. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me. I think what's going to happen, you're going to read me some of these questions, and I'm going to hammer through them.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's get after it. Schools and commercial buildings with Raidon. Okay, so we flipped a little bit of a chapter here on these questions. So yeah, mainly our focus that we've been talking about, and that the main focus that you hear about is Raidon in your residential and your houses. It is just as much of concern in schools, hospitals, and your workplace. Due to, buildings having much better ventilation systems, a lot of people haven't really heard about it, or the focus hasn't been on it. Again, it's a whole different field for a professional to work on a school or a hospital or a workplace than it is a residential system. So a lot of contractors and information aren't really geared to that or to advertise for that, just because it's a whole different ballgame. I'd say that you're at just as much or more danger in a workplace or a school, because you got to think of the high number of hours that you're spending in that place every single day. Most schools are on a single level. Most don't have second stories. Most of the Raidon's going to hover on the lowest level, which would be like a slab on grade. Schools are definitely at a high risk, even with a good ventilation system of Raidon. Same with workplaces and offices and strip malls. All these places are at high risk of Raidon. And a proper dose management and assessment should be done so that you can notify your staff and employees and your kids exactly what the radon levels and how much radiation they're being exposed to a year. Now, there is no legislation that says that you have to do these tests or provide a mitigation system for radon. But, we go into other aspects of the law with occupational health and safety guidelines that say you have to provide a safe working atmosphere for your employees. So in my mind, that kind of entails, radon equals lung cancer. We should be doing a dose management plan and figuring out exactly what my employees' exposure levels are, so that I can have, it advertised to them about what they're dealing with on our workspace. Especially you said yesterday you left here at 9:00 at night. Well, you're spending 10, 12 hours a day here. Your exposure level's way higher here than you are at home, right? Not just residential systems. It's a whole nother ballpark, and let's dig into that with some more videos on some schools and office places here.